This is the Dale Not Dale Podcast, Season 3.
Why don't you get your Vietnamese assistant again? Virtual assistant.
Fuck you.
We're rolling, dude. We got that on air.
I don't care.
It seemed like a good time in your life when you had that going for you because like they had your stuff in line.
It really wasn't a good time in my life, to be quite honest.
That's why I needed one.
Yeah, that's why I needed one. I don't necessarily need one. I just need to be better at booking haircuts. They always ask me if I want to pre-book.
Yeah, if I was getting my hair cut as often, like when my hair is shorter, obviously, it is hard to do because I don't know where I'm the same way. Like, I don't travel, but I can always be busy or you never know. Something could come up or I got to go whatever. So
if I lived on this side of town, it'd be a lot easier.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about maybe just moving down here just so I can get haircuts regularly.
There you go.
You got an extra room up here.
Yeah. We'll bring Kissel and ask her right now. Be good.
She's going to have to get over it one day. It's not me. I'm a good human.
I was hoping you weren't wearing green. I was going to pinch you.
The reason why I'm wearing green is so you didn't pinch me.
I'm colorblind, though.
No, you're not. No, that's not fair. That's not fair. You can't do that.
Dude, I got some new hats from a Decker hat company, a Houston company.
Yeah.
They sent me a few different ones, and I was like, sweet, got a Shamrock one.
They put Houston upside down.
It's their thing, dude. I dig it.
That's right.
I got like an Oilers white and with baby blue on it. I got a black one that's like a performance, like a more like that kind of material. Like it's different than this one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Today's St. Patty's Day.
Is it today or tomorrow?
I don't know.
I think it's Monday, right?
Hey, what is the celebration of St. Patty's Day? I mean, I knew about it whenever
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
I think they celebrate because that river turns green in Chicago every year on that day.
I want to say it has something to do with snakes coming out of Ireland.
What?
There was a saint who like drove out the snakes from Ireland.
Can you look it up? I out of my own.
I've never. We had dinner last night with us and like the Mowbrays and Busbys and the kids. We went to that Galveston Brewery.
Yeah,
dude, that's actually damn good food.
I heard it was good.
And we went there, but they had like everything was green. They like to have people celebrate. But I was like, I've never celebrated St. Patrick's Day.
Dude, everybody gets all up in like a lot of people. Like if you're in a crowd of heavy drinkers, because heavy drinkers they want to.
It's just another day. Yeah.
Yeah, so they will be like, oh yeah, it's St. Patty's Day. We got to go do something. I don't think they know what it is. What? Can you look it up, Magnus?
I'm looking.
I'm not a big beer drinker either because like that's a big you drink the green beer that day and stuff. But
I just don't. I don't want green beer. Like if I'm gonna drink beer, I just want regular beer.
Yeah.
Even if it's got food coloring in it, like I like beer without food coloring.
Dude, imagine your shits are all green.
Oh, dude, it's like whenever you eat way
like
too much, whenever you eat way too much salad, like if you're trying to cut weight or something. Oh god,
salad's not a good idea for cutting weight though. Just FYI.
Well, it fills you up faster. Gets my intestines rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Lettuce will tear my stomach up.
Dude, lettuce will get you going. Lettuce and cabbage.
I'm drinking icy right now. I'm gonna be feeling this tomorrow. I'm gonna be all kind of.
Dude,
I got suicide too. I got all the flavors.
It's gonna be colorful coming out. Dude, that's pretty exciting.
I know. I'll document those on Facebook and Instagram.
Dude, I'm telling you what, you need to put a freaking poop hall of fame together. Get you a Polaroid camera. Take pictures, put it in a scrapbook.
You have any friends that send you pictures of their shit?
No, we've talked about this before. No, they don't.
My best friend Jake, he still does.
Dude.
He sent me one the other day, dude. I was like, you go to the doctor, bro. It's not good. It's not. This kid.
What? Why does he do that?
I mean, his nickname is Dookie.
God, that's why he does it.
One, two, three.
Bogey Bros.
Hey, let's talk about our sponsor, Bogey Bros. These guys are killing it, man.
Killing it. And you know what the great part about it is?
What's that?
Even you can get lucky.
Dude, getting lucky is their newest drop.
Just
in time for St. Patty's Day.
And I don't know about you, but this moment in my life, one of my favorite things to do Just get lucky.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm all for it. All for it. Yeah, so the Getting Lucky drop just came out specifically for St. Patty's Day. Along with that, I'm looking at their website right now. It comes with a men's and a women's polo, obviously green. Has like a horseshoe, a shamrock, a green, like a lipstick kiss.
Yep.
They also dropped a Bogeyman green hat, which is cool. And they got a head cover and a ball marker.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure to go to Bogey Bros. Link in our bio.
Yep.
Do some shopping. Also, I just looked. Hats are still 15% off right now, so make sure to take advantage of that. Get your gear, man.
Yep. You got to get some. You got to get that lid covered, and you got to get lucky every now and then.
Yeah.
Go get you a shirt or two, maybe a ball marker.
See, I can wear this. I can wear this for so I don't get pinched. St. Patrick's Day.
Dude, you remind me of somebody who probably still pinches people.
I still
if they
do.
Don't wear green. I knew you.
You're like, no, underwear's green. That's what you do. It don't work, dude.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be. Nah, I don't.
We're gonna specifically film on St. Patrick's Day. If you're not wearing something, you're getting pinched.
Dude, I'm going out of town. I'm going to Ireland.
I'll pinch you anyway.
You can't pinch me in Ireland.
I'll pinch you to the phone.
It's illegal to pinch in Ireland.
Huh?
Yeah.
No.
Go to BogeyBros. Go to the link in our bio to
Website's down.
the website's down. Go to the link in our bio to get your Bogey Bros. Get lucky.
Yeah, get lucky, man. But like I said, hey, anybody can get lucky at Bogey Bros now. Take advantage of the drop. Also, there's plenty of other stuff on there. Hats, polos, hoodies. Their hoodies are awesome. Q-zips, women's polos, ball markers. I mean, they got the gloves. I've been using that glove, man. I actually really like the glove. It's good and sturdy. I haven't had any problems with it, with sweat or any like holes pop up, you know.
Yeah.
Usually I got some rough grips on my irons.
Oh, yeah.
So the glove's awesome. But like I said, link in our bio. Go through there. Helps out the boys in the podcast. Shows them that we're sending business their way. So make sure to do that. If you want a hat, it's a perfect time to do it. Like I said, 15% off. Take advantage. I don't know how long it's going to run, but as of right now, it's currently going on. So when this episode drops, I hope that's still going for you.
Yeah, I really do too. Got to cover that mug.
We got a couple hats on right now. Vaughn's got the I Heart Cart Girls. This is the classic.
The classic.
And this green Bogey Bro hat. I like this little more retro look.
Yeah.
Good looking hat, man.
And Magnus is wearing the Get Lucky hat.
Yep. Look at him, dude. Why does he keep winking at you like that?
Dude, I tell you what, man, his grinder's going to go off tonight.
Yes, he is. So, yeah, go to the link in our bio, do some shopping, share it with your friends. If you buy anything from them using our link, make sure to tag us on Instagram. We will share it. If you need a discount code, hit me up. I do have one that John shared with me. I can't share it, but hit me up. I'll give you a discount.
Yeah, absolutely. Tag us in it. Tag us with what you're wearing. We'll repost it. We'll make sure you're popular.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day. Hey, don't get pinched, dude.
Don't get pinched.
Do the pinching.
Be the pincher, not the pinch.
Yeah.
Pinched.
Exactly. So that's it. 1, 2, 3. Bogey Bros.
We touched balls.
Let me see if I
He
got
just sends you pictures of his dumps.
every once in a while, yeah.
Dude, I don't. You need new friends. I wouldn't know what to do if somebody just sent me a picture of a.
I'll start sending them. I'll be that friend for you.
I'll just block your number. I'll like somehow figure out how to block you sending me pictures.
That won't be no fun.
Yeah, dude, I'm good without seeing your
Let's see. I'm trying to see if
your feces.
Yeah, I was like, he does that, dude. He's just a weird dude.
How do you change the colors of your text messages? Dude. That's not something to be proud of.
He said, so for a while, that pinch stuff,
Yeah.
he sent me a text. I need some more of that pinch. That's what he said.
Dude, that is gross. He needs to get that fixed. That's a... Oh, God.
Here, Magnus, look.
I'm not looking. I'm good. I'm good.
Dude,
I'm good.
This you got to.
I can't see it.
It's
no, you don't have to.
yeah, you do.
No, dude. You don't.
Dude, I couldn't even look up cockroach milk. What was that last week? I was like about to puke just thinking about cockroach milk.
Well, this is cockroach poop.
This is shit. This is shit milk. Dude, it's gross. Ugh. God bless.
What you got, Magnus?
Well, so I looked it up on the History Channel website, and it was like I was just waiting for them to start talking about aliens or something.
Dude,
The long story short,
if you want real news, go to MSNBC's, and then they'll give you the real.
oh, that's true. That's
Just
true.
simple
Unbiased.
chat GPT. Hey, what does St. Patrick stand for? St.
Well,
Patrick.
It's
it's
concise and
celebrated
short.
on the day that he died.
Who? St. Patrick.
St. Patrick died, so he brought Christianity to Ireland, which was mostly Catholic.
Okay.
So that's why I drink much beer.
I am trying to figure out what the hell that has to do with drinking, and it
Because Ireland's big about drinking.
celebrate. They just
Well, and
celebrate,
Catholics like to drink.
I guess.
No,
Well, it
no,
was-
trust me, they do.
Well, what I'm saying is like it was the like introduction of Christianity to Catholicism, like because Catholicism was all about top down. Christianity was about the relationship with Jesus versus the relationship with a pope, which was like
It was a big shift.
yeah, it was a big shift. It was kind of like Martin Luther,
Yeah.
not the dream guy,
Yes.
but yeah, with the Lutheran Church.
Martin Luther's the guy that hammered that note on the front door.
99 feces. I don't know. You got me thinking about poop.
Thanks. I know Martin Luther is.
Got 99 feces in a bitch ain't one.
That's right. Yeah, so I guess it's just a day to party. That's all it
It's an
is.
excuse to party.
Yeah, I mean,
Like Cinco de Mayo.
So I guarantee you, nobody drinking on St. Patrick's Day is worried about the history.
No,
Which
not
is
a
fine,
single
I
one
get
of
it, but it's-
not a single one of them.
It's just like people want to, like people have like people posting Happy Memorial Day. Like Memorial Day is not a happy day. Like it's, but like it's for the loss of soldiers. Like
Yeah.
people use that as a holiday to have cookouts and drink, but that's not like it's just because it's a.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna drink on St. Patty's Day.
You shouldn't.
Not going to.
Start the day after.
I'm good.
O'Doul's would probably be okay.
Ew, O'Doul's is gross.
It's bad.
Oh my god. I mean, it's bad. The only non-alcoholic beer that I actually like is Heineken Zero. I think they taste like beer.
Dude, I think I said one of my best friends. He had an uncle that was when we were in high school. He was probably in his 30s or 40s by then, with Down syndrome. Uncle Randy, dude, this dude was awesome.
Uncle Randy had Down syndrome?
Yeah, he was. I've known him since I was a kid, but in high school when we drank, he would drink O'Doul's with us, and he'd say, "Shit, I'm drunk." He'd be saying he's drunk. It was so funny.
Dude, I love it.
He just hang with the boys.
Dude, the placebo effect is a thing.
Oh, no doubt.
Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, if I drink Heineken Zero, like, I do
You feel
feel,
like
a little bit loose because it puts me back whenever I actually was loose
It's just
drinking.
Yeah.
And it's honestly, it's kind of relaxing. It's just a bunch of empty calories, so I don't do it a lot.
But yeah, it was fun. He'd be drinking O'Doul's with us, and
You still talk to Uncle Randy?
no, he passed a few. Man, probably I don't know how many years it has been now. He's like almost 50 years old.
He died
around
young?
50s. Yeah, around. I mean, dude, but when he was born way back when, most kids with Down syndrome, they weren't expected to have a long life,
Really?
and he lived into like his 50s. Yeah.
I thought Down syndrome people have normal life expectancies.
Man, I don't know. Maybe not from when they're born in the freaking
He might have been premature. Or something.
60s or something. Yeah, I don't remember exactly.
I don't know.
But dude, he loved Crystal, and then like every time we'd have like weddings with a band playing, he'd bring a scrub board. He's up there with the band would let him. Yeah,
Shut up. Was he good at it?
no.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I mean,
It's even better.
he was killing it though. Hey, and every time he had a wedding, he always had to dance at Crystal. Like, dude, he always wanted to dance at Crystal. And but yeah, I mean, like I said, like his speech impediment, I couldn't really. If I was around him a lot growing up, I could understand what he was saying. But if I didn't see him for a long time and then see him, like it'd take me a while to get used to his talking.
Yeah.
But man, I tell you what, dude, he was a big part of our life as kids, man. He was fun. It was but yeah, the O'Doul-
Everybody needs an Uncle Randy.
that made me think about the O'Douls, bro.
Starts learning speech even more when he's drunk off them old duels.
Oh man, he loved it, dude.
Oh,
He just he just hang out with the boys, dude.
Did I tell you what, man? I've never seen a Down syndrome kid not having a good time.
I know.
They have the best damn time.
They got one of my guys I do CrossFit with. He has a daughter that's it was a couple years ago. I think she was still in high school. She may be still. I think she just graduated, but she would come to like our events, and she told me a story about her dad farting in the car, and she laughed so hard, and I died laughing. And Eric's like, "You ain't got to tell the story to everybody." And so like the whole rest of the night, she'd come by and say something to her dad farting in the car, dude. We laughed so much, and he would just like roll his eyes like he was so tired of it. And so, every once in a while, I tell people, Jim, you remember he farted in the car? Dude, he's like, it was so fun. Oh, man, because she got so much joy out of telling that story.
Dude.
And I laughed every time because him farting is just funny. And it's even funny because the dad was like he was kind of embarrassed or whatever by it, so he just was tired of hearing it.
Yeah.
And then, she just told everybody.
There is nothing better than a good fart story. That's for sure. That is for sure.
Oh, man. I always worry about farting when I get a massage.
Do you worry about that?
Yeah. Because, I mean, they understand it probably happens, but you still just like, or you get like a chiropractor?
Like the chiropractor I get because of the sudden jerks. And, I always like watch YouTube videos or TikToks of people getting adjusted.
Yeah, with the ASMR stuff like that.
Yeah. And there's always some of those girls. It's like a blooper. It's like she farts after she gets adjusted. And I'm like, damn, what's your number?
It's gross.
No, I don't
Disgusting.
actually ask what their number is.
Yeah, I worry about that, dude.
So have you ever felt like you needed to fart while getting a massage?
Mm-hmm.
So what do?
Hold it.
You just hold it?
Mm-hmm.
What if it's like a big one?
I mean, if it's worth it, I'll just do it.
Do you ever have to like? Do you think you would like say, "Hey, excuse me, I have to fluff"?
No,
you just let it rip.
I would just. If I had to, I'd just let it rip. But yeah,
Like no warning.
I would
no
just be
nothing.
embarrassed. I don't know.
Well, here's what you could do. Here's what I would do if I were you. I've never had to fart in the middle of a massage. I'm not saying that won't happen to me, but what you could do is, you know how you always have like your hands down by your side. Well, just take your hands and just like open your butt cheeks as far as possible,
Just so they come out.
so it'll be silent.
And just stink them out.
Yeah, and then
Silent but deadly.
And then you look up at her and say, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, did you fart?
Yeah.
Smells like fart in here.
Or look at her like, "That wasn't me."
Yeah. Why were you spreading your butt cheeks, sir? It happens, dude. I know what kind of massages it was.
Sometimes you just got to get that flatulence out,
You ever got a massage, Magnus? Not by your brothers or something.
No, dude, not by your priest. We don't care about that.
Yeah, I did get one in Mexico.
Yeah, how was it?
It was great.
Did you have to fart?
I went to an all-inclusive, and I got super drunk and passed out, so I don't even remember. I probably farted in my sleep.
Wait, you got drunk, passed out while you were getting a massage?
It was a very nice
You drank
massage.
SoCo?
I don't know.
What did you drink?
I drank all the tequila, dude.
You know tequila's less proof in Mexico than it is in the United States?
Well, especially when you mix it with water.
I could barely walk. I was so drunk.
It's probably placebo.
And then I drove a scooter
You're probably
with
drinking
my pregnant wife back to the cruise ship.
Attaboy.
All right, so your wife was pregnant and you got drunk and you were driving her on a scooter?
Yep.
And you have a massage in between there? Why would you get a massage on an excursion?
Yeah.
Well, it was an all-inclusive resort that we went to. So the cruise ship came.
I got you.
We could have taken a taxi or whatever.
It was their
But I saved like $5 by driving the scooter. And
it was their
like,
island thing.
Yeah,
like the cruise line has their own little area.
Yeah, I was like one of those
I bet the massage wasn't included. I bet you had to
No,
pay
I was
for
like,
that.
it was like $10-20. It wasn't much.
Oh, that's not a massage. How long was it?
It was like half an hour.
Yeah, that's not a massage.
No.
I don't know. Like I said, I passed out halfway through it, and when I woke up, whenever my massage was done,
He woke up on a
I
scooter.
was like staggering back to the scooter.
Was it
to hurry back to the ship?
Maybe they're using that Diddy oil on you.
Dude, I guarantee it. Put a little fentanyl in the old oil, eh?
Somebody was spreading my butt cheeks. I don't know.
No, welcome to St. Patty's Day.
Yeah. God bless.
Oh, green hole.
Ugh.
Dude, that green dye's got to be bad for the fish or something. Like, you can't just dump 1 billion gallons worth of green coloring.
Dude,
in
I
the
guarantee
water.
you
Like,
some EPA,
How long does that last?
I don't know.
some
couple days.
EPA critic or somebody like that.
They
I
gotta be
will
fighting that.
guarantee you they found some sort of solution that helps the fish or got vitamins in it or something. I mean, I know you can dye lakes blue. And it's,
Yeah, they do it in golf courses.
and it's not bad for the fish.
Allegedly.
I would think green.
You know, think about that. Like people protesting. We just went to the rodeo like 2 Fridays ago,
yeah.
and we were walking in, and they had a guy saying, "Do you support animal cruelty or something like that?"
Hell yeah.
And this lady in front of me, she goes, "I like to eat them." He goes, "I ain't talking about eating them, you peon." That's what he said.
Dude, he's got a point.
He was pissed.
Dude,
It was so funny.
I have never seen a protester.
They
who
were
was
right there.
Who was nice.
They were right there at the we were at the club entrance. So that's the first time I've ever seen somebody right. I mean, because we were right there.
Yeah.
I've never seen somebody doing that before. But this guy had a sign up. And
Like on private property?
yes, right. I mean, like 30 feet, like right on the sidewalk where right in front of the like West Club entrance was.
I love to eat animals.
But it was just but it was funny. He's like, "I'm not talking about eating them, you peon." He yelled it.
Dude, that's a great like put down.
Yeah, I don't know. It was very classy.
I mean, to their point, every time I'm watching the rodeo, I'm like, what drunken cowboy came up with this idea? Just jumping off a horse and grabbing onto the back of a bull and flipping him over for sport.
You're not hurting them.
Well, as
I
I
know,
said in
but it's
Yellowstone,
just so silly.
I'm not worried about the first guy. It's the second guy I want to shake hands with. You didn't see Yellowstone?
I never watched that show.
Talking about riding a bull. They're like, yeah, man, I'd like to meet the first person that rode the bull. He said, well, with all due respect, I'd want to meet the second guy to do it. I want to shake his hand. Like, he knows what happens the first time, and he does it anyway.
Oh, he still does. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I was like,
same
wonder-
thing with oysters. I mean, I think I've said this on the podcast before. Like, who in their right mind said, you know what, we're gonna eat this?
Well, it's just like them talking about milking a cow. Like, who decided? Like, who's the guy? Like, I'm gonna grab this thing and see what happens.
Well, you
See
see that
that,
from the cows too.
see
I've been milking bulls.
Yeah,
See that I can see though.
bulls take longer.
I mean, honestly, like, you know, you look at a set of udders and you're like, let's see what these do, right? You
Yeah.
know? Yeah. Well, at least I know
You're using your hands to milk the cow.
Yeah,
you got to do it perfectly too.
remember Tom Green was doing that on this show.
Dude, Tom Green.
He was sucking on the udders.
I'll never forget. My favorite episode of Tom Green is when he got drunk.
Oh yeah. Well, so if just on Amazon right now, they have a Tom Green documentary that he wrote that he did, and it's awesome. It's so nostalgic. Like what? Like that was me and my best friend. That was our favorite show. Like, dude, Tom Green was my favorite.
He was great.
And then he has a documentary. Then he has a documentary of him moving. He just moved from LA like a couple years ago back to Canada. Bought like a home, like farmland, and it has like he's got a mule and a donkey and like chickens and all. It's like it's documenting that, and it's really good. And then they have something. They had 3 things come out. They had a documentary.
Tom Green
The
documentary.
show, yeah, the documentary is really good. You need to watch that
I've
later.
heard him talking about it. I haven't seen it.
Dude, it's good.
You told me to watch
Oh,
something.
and a stand-up. He has a stand-up special too.
You told me to watch something a few weeks ago, and I did, and I can't remember what it was.
Hey, I tell you what, we just started a new show. We finished it, but they had a show on Netflix called Running Point with Kate Hudson. I did tell you something recently, but Running Point, she's like which she's still hot.
Kate Hudson?
Yes.
Dude, she's timeless.
And so her
Sandra
family's like a screwed up family that her dad was the owner of the Los Angeles Waves. It's like a NBA team. And then like the family's all screwed up, but she ends up becoming the president of the basketball team.
Okay.
And so it's with her and her dumb brothers and like all the stuff, dude.
I saw that on Netflix.
It's like crude, funny comedy.
Yeah.
And man, it is hilarious. Like we just finished it the other night. It's like 30-minute episodes, so you can like fly through them.
Man, what did you tell me to watch? And I ended up watching it. It was on Prime too. Like I even had to pay for it.
I remember I did tell you something recently.
Oh man, what was that?
Did you watch Trap with Josh Hartnett?
No.
Oh, we talked about that one. What was it?
Dude, I'm trying to think because I want to give my honest opinion of it.
You probably have to go to your Prime and see your purchases or something.
I don't even know how to do this. Count. Orders. I don't know. I don't really want to go through this right now, but
But I do remember telling you to watch something recently. I guess it was a movie.
Yeah, I thought it was a Netflix documentary.
maybe it was golly.
I watched 2 documentaries this weekend. I finished watching the Going for Gold one, about the 2024 men's Olympic.
Yeah.
Their run, dude, that was incredible. And then I watched something else, man. But dude, I just been.
I'm not a Summer Olympics guy.
Oh, I love the Olympic basketball.
Dude, I love Winter Olympics.
Yeah, I like all of it.
Was it a mini series or just a show? Because we talked about 11/22/63 a while back.
We never talked about that.
I thought y'all talked about it. It was like a time travel.
I never heard of that, so I know I didn't talk about that.
Okay. Identity? Was it that movie?
No. Who the fuck you're talking to? That's some weird shit you're into.
Dude, what kind of podcasts have you been?
Yeah.
I watch a lot of weird stuff.
I mean, clearly. You talk about some of the
God bless.
only time travel movie I ever watched is Napoleon Dynamite.
Or Back to the Future.
When Kip got that time travel machine. Uncle Rico did.
Dude. That movie's so good. That movie was amazing.
That was a good movie.
Oh, man. All right, well, we're about to send us down a rabbit hole real quick.
Okay.
I didn't have a lot to do this weekend, so I just thought. And I started thinking about Siamese twins or conjoined twins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a lot of unanswered questions that I want to have answered about conjoined twins. For instance, if they share the same body, if one has to take a dump, does the other?
Yeah, because they're sharing. It's all the same organs they're sharing, right?
But I'm wondering
Kind of
if
depends on where they're split.
I'm wondering if one knows it though. Like, do they both feel like, oh man, I mean,
Crystal and Ashley are fraternal twins. But yeah, Crystal takes a dump. Ashley feels it.
Dude, this is a serious topic here.
I guess it depends. If they have separate brains but same internal organs,
Yeah,
then yes, they would
both feel it.
both have the sensation
Okay,
because where their nervous system would connect.
okay.
Dude, the funniest meme they had they had those conjoined twin guys, and one of them was gay. It says, "Imagine being conjoined twins, and you only have one butthole."
Oh man, Jesus!
You ever see? You see it? It was just on there. There's twins, and one of the conjoined twins had a boyfriend.
But what I mean, like, think about how hard would your life be? Like, if one of them has a sinus headache, does the other one get one?
I mean, sinus, I wouldn't think, because they have their
It's
own.
two separate sinus cavities.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so if one has really bad allergies, does the other?
I mean, it's the same DNA.
Okay, now we got person A and person B that are conjoined twins. Person B gets frisky, gets pregnant. Does person A tell her friends like, hey, I'm pregnant? Or does she say like, my body's pregnant from B? What if B is wanting to get freaky with the boyfriend, but A, no interest in him, thinks he's grotesque?
We just put a towel over them.
I mean, I could see that, but do they both feel it?
Would one of them be non-consensual?
That's. I mean, these are questions.
Oh,
these are questions you got to think about.
Yeah, isn't there a show where there's girls who were conjoined and they married one guy?
Yeah. But like, you can't argue,
That
or
is
you
not
can't,
even had benefit from 2 chicks.
and that's the whole thing is like you can't talk bad about the other one behind their back.
I know. Hey, earmuffs, I got to talk shit about you.
Do they sleep at the same time? Yeah, like if you go to sleep, could only one of them be asleep?
Yeah.
Like, she's just sitting there like, oh, man, when she'd wake up.
If one, okay, so let's say they share the same organs, right? And then one of them likes to drink and she gets drunk. Does the other one's drunk too, right?
Well, yeah.
But what if the other one wants to be sober the rest of her life, and the other one's like, no, I want to drink. Like, how do you compromise? Like we talk.
So
about
we got to find a conjoined twins on the podcast.
I really think we do.
Could you control both arms, or do you only control the arm on the right side?
Okay,
Like,
and
if you're on the right,
back to taking a dump. Who wipes? Do you alternate? Is it like, oh, if it's a morning dump, I'm the wiper. If it's an evening dump, you're the wiper. Or do you just go one after another? Do you have a wipe list?
Or
Like
what
it was you last time?
what if your other has a boyfriend and you don't like him? So when you go to wipe, you wipe back to front.
Dude, these are all.
You can sabotage them.
These are, yeah, you could, or your own self by getting like a really bad bladder infection.
I mean, I get that. I mean, that's an asinine statement, but I'm just like, yeah, there's a lot of questions you got to answer for this.
Like, what if one of them wants to take care of themselves in a sexual way, and the other one's like wanting to go to sleep? Do they both feel it?
you have to.
I mean, you would think. I mean, the rabbit hole I went down about this, like we're talking about it, it's been like 4 minutes, right? I was stuck on this for a couple hours.
What were you thinking?
Because the
There's so
idea
much
of it freaks me out because I want to know the answer to it. And whenever something interests me, I hyperfixate.
They got to have a documentary out there about conjoined twins.
They do, and I feel like I need to watch it so that I can understand them better. And make no bones about it here. I 100% have never in my life seen or known anybody that was knew somebody.
The sensations that conjoined twins feel can vary significantly depending on how they are joined and which organs or neural structures they share. So shared neural structures, when a conjoined twin shares parts of their brain, particularly the thalamus, which acts as sensory relays, they may experience shared sensations. This means that one twin might feel the other one's feelings, such as even touch and even taste.
Oh,
The case of the Hogan twins is a well-known example of this. They shared the thalamus, and this allowed them to share sensory information. Individual sensations, even when a shared neural structures, conjoined twins still have individual sensations. Much of sensory input remains distinct. For example, they may have separate senses touching the different parts of the body. Where the body is not joined, normal individual sensory input occurs.
okay. So if one of
It really depends on where they're conjoined.
okay. So what I think we need to do is we need to get some conjoined twins to see how they operate for us to better understand how others may operate. Because there's so many things that I like as children. Did they have issues with sharing? Could you imagine if you had conjoined twins and they had a problem sharing? It's like, listen, y'all have got the same stomach. Y'all have to pee out of the same place. What if they go and get pedicures and one's like, no, I want orange.
Then do their side.
Then they do their side, and then the other one does the other side, and then they go to the beach, and everybody's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, you got two separate
Y'all must be y'all Clemson fans. One's purple, one's orange.
What if one wants to wear a black shoe that day and the other one a white shoe?
I mean, I think that's going to be a totally. You got to compromise, but it's
But who? What if one of them's an alpha and one of them's a beta?
the arm wrestle.
Whose arm are they going to feel? How can you arm wrestle with yourself? I mean, how?
No, you can't even thumb wrestle either.
You can't. I mean, could you imagine having to thumb wrestle? Like, how?
Oh, you could do it that way.
I mean, I guess you could, but like,
That would solve a lot of problems.
yeah. But the problem is if you're out here, I mean, you got no defense. You can't hold somebody down.
Want to try it?
No, I don't want to try it.
Come on.
No,
Let's act like we're. I got a big shirt. We'll both get in it.
no, we're not conjoined twins.
We're taking a picture of the conjoined twin shirt today.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like stuck on
you're
me. That's
Great movie.
this twin is not on steroids like you, so you're probably gonna beat me in thumb wrestling.
That's fine. That's how
And I don't want you polluting your body to affect mine.
conjoined twins work.
No, we don't know how they work. We're talking about it. We don't know shit.
We're gonna find out.
A thumb war's not gonna help.
Crystal, get the shirt. I knew this was gonna come up.
Dude, I honestly, can we take a picture in the same shirt for this thumbnail?
Yes.
Oh, well, I would love that.
So, dude, what if y'all were conjoined just like you are, and you're left-handed and you're right-handed, but you only have your left hand, and his right hand is on him, so y'all are both opposite-handed?
Yeah,
Or would
so-
you both be left-handed?
We would just be screwed. Like we would throw like absolute women. We would, like, how would we write? Luckily, I'm ambidextrous, so we'd be good on writing.
There you go. Yeah, I'm terrible left-handed, so I would be.
I mean, I would do the writing. And to be quite honest, I would do the thinking for what I'm writing.
No, I get to think for what you write.
God, no. Dude, we'd be in prison.
He's like, why do I keep drawing little dicks everywhere?
Oh, and that's another thing. Okay. Let's say you murder someone. Do I get drugged down with you for going in prison?
Oh, we're one, baby. You're going down.
Dude, I mean, we got to think about these things. What do you do as a judge, Magnus? You're the judge. So here's what happened.
Let's ChatGPT this.
All right. So what was the uncle's name?
Uncle Randy.
Uncle Randy. Uncle Randy's at a wedding. He asked Crystal to dance. Crystal just this time, the 38th dance. She's like, I'm in love with Uncle Randy. Dale finds out, has a serious roid rage. He ends up taking his almost non-functional left hand, fires off 9 rounds, and clips Uncle Randy. So Vaughn has nothing to do with this. Like I mean, I don't care what Uncle Randy does. So we're in front of you now, trying to be sentenced. What do you do?
Are there any witnesses?
It's in the middle of a wedding. They're all
sober
witnesses.
witnesses?
They're all. There's many.
Not Louisiana. Then the wedding was not Louisiana.
There was some people there.
All right.
The wedding event staff.
Yeah, there's no. I've just asked ChatGPT about conjoined twins could be tried separately, and they said something about even if separate trials were deemed legally possible, practical challenge would arise. How would the court ensure they're protected? Forced separation, if medically possible, raise ethical concerns about bodily autonomy. I mean,
but so you think about it, right? So let's
there's
say
it said
Just build a special cell.
it just
and
said there
you're
was
in
very
jail.
few legal precedents to draw from, as these cases are extremely rare. So there's nothing. There's no like a call.
I bet it's never happened.
Well, there's only 1,000 conjoined twins in America, is what I was looking. There's roughly that many out of 360 million.
And we don't
people.
know their conjoinment either.
Right. It could be one head with like 4 feet, but then is it technically
Yeah.
conjoined or is it? I don't.
And the other one has to.
Has to be 2 brains.
I mean, they have to live off each other. So what do you do though? But does Dale get bailed out because good reigns supreme?
Well, there are precedents for.
Well, it says punishing one twin while inevitably affecting the other raises questions about fairness and justice. Because, like I said, there's really
Temporary insanity of just him acting out for a moment of passion. That's one of the actually temporary insanity. The first instance of it was a cheating. It was a wife cheating, and the husband went out and killed him, and he pled temporary insanity. That was the first case in like the 1800s. It was like late 17 or early.
I got a good
1800s.
story about crimes of passion later on. I think I told y'all before, but anyway, the person who invented crime of passion and got their subject off is my best friend's attorney. Anyway, moving on. So back to the conjoined. So here's what I'm thinking. If I'm a judge, Dale screwed up. We're not going to punish Vaughn because Dale committed a crime. But we're going to have to do something.
Well, could you have stopped it? Or were you looking the other way?
I mean, I've got my weak hand. How could I stop it? What am I going to do? Poke him in the eye?
Well, this is where, if the circumstances were in such a way where you couldn't defend yourself without putting yourself in bodily harm, but then he would be self-inflicting bodily harm.
If I got myself in the way, then he would be shooting himself.
Right.
See, dude, I'm telling you, this is the stuff that goes on in my brain
You got a messed up head.
because it's just so interesting.
These are the real questions we got to figure out the answers to.
And the thing is I am pretty sure that conjoined twins have these questions. And I don't think anybody's there to listen.
12s.
But here I am. I'm wanting to listen. Okay. Here's my next question. We're conjoined twins. Dale puts a 12 milligram in his lower deck. Do I feel it?
Oh yeah.
But I don't want to. But I don't want to do it. I don't want to feel the pain of the Zen.
Texas Children's Hospital announced a successful separation of conjoined twins.
I mean, and those are the lucky ones.
2023.
Some people can't.
Dude, we got to get a conjoined twins on the podcast.
So the two girls that I'm thinking of in my mind,
they just got married, right?
Technically only one of them's married, but yeah, it's like, how do you?
I want to know, like, is he committing?
Our friend Missy and them, they know her. They know them.
Is he committing polygamy? If they know him, they can get him on the podcast.
I'm going to ask him.
Yeah, it's Abby and Brittany.
Yeah.
Abby and Brittany. I've got questions for Abby and Brittany.
Yeah, they're from around this area, right? They have to, because I have friends that know them.
I mean, it's just crazy to me. I don't even know how this would work.
Tennessee.
What if the left side wants to divorce and the right side doesn't?
What if the one that married him wants to get rid of him, but the other ones fell in love with him then?
And what if you didn't want your conjoined twin to be your maid of honor at the wedding? That'd be so awkward.
Oh, dude.
All right.
You put a black veil over them.
Do they buy
They don't agree with it.
Do they buy one ticket when they fly?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they allowed 4 checked bags for free on Southwest Airlines?
You
Until
can't.
May 31st, because I think Southwest is going to start charging for check
Yeah,
bags.
that's going away.
So I did hear about that.
Unless
You know
you're
what the
A-
great thing is?
A class.
If you got status, you don't have to worry about it. So all the other peons have to.
Be honest.
I'm just glad my
Call
trip.
back.
I'm just glad my trip is before.
There you go.
I think if you book
Oh, dude,
before,
I'm sure if it wasn't, you'd call me and somehow get a Southwest Airlines credit card and use mine.
Well, I have a Southwest credit. I mean, South. Yeah, I do get a. You do get a.
You'll get a credit.
Yeah, I
back.
got a credit. That's right.
I put this in for like 30 seconds and I'm dizzy. And I already took it
All
out.
right,
like
listen.
immediately. This is crazy. 12 milligrams. Good
Listen,
Lord.
we have things we have to figure out here.
Let's not get off subject.
Don't get off subject. See, that's a distraction. All right, anything else that we have to worry about? What if one wants to go through a bulking phase and the other one wants to lose weight?
They're cutter. Could be murder, suicide.
What if one's suicidal? What if one takes themselves out but it kills the other one? Is that murder-suicide?
Yes.
It's like Romeo and Juliet.
I feel like that would be murder-suicide. I mean, at that point, you got 2 dead people. Or are they 2 dead people? Do they have 2 separate social security numbers? Do they both pay taxes, or are their taxes come out of one entity?
I know whenever Abby and her sister went to college, they had to pay 2 tuitions.
Did
And
they
then
take 2 different tests?
No, they get one job, and I think they have to split the job or something.
See, that's bullshit.
That's silly.
I think that there should be something made by law that if you're a conjoined twin, that your college education is only one person paying. I don't mean they get it free.
So conjoined twins, even physically joined, are typically recognized as distinct individuals, which means yes, they would have separate social security numbers.
Okay.
But don't they like finish each other's sentences? I've seen them interviewed, and they like are in sync when they're being asked questions. Like they can almost answer for each other.
Dude, I'm
I think
sure
they're,
after
like,
a few years, if I was tied to your head, you'd probably be saying the same shit I would too.
money never sleeps.
That's all you'd say.
No, hell no. we wouldn't have any money. Your ass doesn't want to get out of bed.
Yeah. Hey, what if he wants to stay up all night playing video games and you want to sleep?
And that would be something that we gotta.
You'd have neck problems from like sleeping like this while he's playing video games.
We have got to get these conjoined twins on because there's things that are going to go unanswered, and I am going to hold on to this until I get the answers.
See if any Conjoined twins ever been on a podcast. Because if so, I want to watch that to see what kind of questions were asked. That may clear up some of this stuff too.
Golly. I mean, I say this because I'm not a conjoined twin, but I feel like that's such a curse.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man.
But I'm wondering if they feel that way. I mean, I'm sure that at times.
I mean,
right?
yeah, you just learn to accept it, and it's just a part of your life, your identity. But yeah, so it's crazy how staggering the number, like how low of a percent a number of that is.
Yeah,
How rare that is.
it's crazy. It's just if they're birthing a baby, do both of them feel it?
Yeah, I think they just had it.
And which one's the mom?
I guess
That's your aunt.
But yeah, if you're conjoined, that means you were supposed to be a twin and you split halfway and didn't finish completing. So you'd still have the same DNA.
do you have
It would be, I mean, you couldn't tell which one was the. I mean, they both be the mother.
See, I feel like they should have the same social security numbers. I mean, what?
But they both had to pay college tuition.
Dude,
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, so if one goes and gets a car loan, does the other one automatically co-sign?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have like one twin that takes on all the debt and then defaults on it, and then the other one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You could really screw the game.
What if one of them wants to go somewhere and it's in a really bad car crash? That they just drag the other one along with them and they have to put up with it?
What do you mean?
Like, what if
One was injured?
one wants to go somewhere and the other one's like, no, I don't want to go?
It's kidnapping.
Is it kidnapping? And then they have a car wreck, right?
Reckless endangerment, kidnapping.
I mean, but is it?
Imagine if they cross state lines. Then you got multiple jurisdictions.
This is going off the deep end.
These are the.
These are legitimate questions. So when y'all ask me what I do on the weekend, a lot of it's this.
Golly.
Dude, I can get off on something like that. Like just off on a tangent. My brain just starts like over fixating and like
I just play hunting sniper on my phone when I'm bored.
Hunting sniper?
Oh, it's the best game ever.
Hunting sniper.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna start playing it.
Pretty cool. He sent me an invite.
I've been killing animals like crazy, dude.
What if a conjoined twin wants to play hunting sniper and the other one doesn't want to?
It's on them. Once they see it, they'll be hooked.
Oh, you're hooked.
Okay. All right.
No, dude, I've got like 54 billion coins right now. Like the hunts I'm doing now, is $1 billion to do it.
Okay.
Billion coins.
All right, dude. Let's not play.
I got a few buddies on it. I have one of my other good friends. He'll text me like, "What gun you got right now?" And he's like, "I'll show him." And oh, it's so fun. Yeah, like I never was a big game player on my phone.
Yeah.
And I seen the ad for this, and I got it.
Big game. What is it called?
Hunting sniper.
Hunting sniper. It's like probably like big game hunter or something.
Yeah, like so you start off small, like hunting deer. Like right now, I'm in the 2 billion. I don't even know what the heck this is.
Walrus.
Hunting rhinos and like like wildebeest.
God, I love those.
Wildebeest?
Mm-hmm.
When you're hunting them, you can call them what you want.
What are they called?
It's a wildebeest.
Wildebeest.
Oh,
But
yeah.
don't worry, he was bewildered.
He was bewildered. Yeah. Well, you shooting at him with a 800 power gun. You're bewildered.
800 grain?
Oh, you got your new chest?
Dude. All right, stop talking about games. All right, so homework for this week: conjoined twins. See if we can't get some on. Doesn't have to be next week, but in the
Okay.
future. That's important to me. I want that y'all to know that.
I'm gonna ask my friends. Like I said earlier, I do have friends that know them.
Okay.
I don't know how well, but they do know them. I think know them as I was younger because I've sent them like a meme of them before, and they're like, "Hey, we actually know them."
And I will 100% sign any sort of paperwork that says I will not ask anything inappropriate.
Oh, you do you, man.
But my fingers will be crossed behind my back.
I can't control my conjoined twin. That's just part of it.
Dude, this is gonna be epic.
I need one of Magnus's old fat Magnus shirts to put on as a conjoined twin. You throw those out?
You talking about the Bring It Up Magnus shirt?
No, I said your old clothes when you're larger.
No, hell no. He's saving those in case he grows into them.
I might if I keep eating fudge.
Dude, fudge is great.
Dude,
though, isn't it?
So good.
you're supposed to pack it. Don't eat it.
God bless you.
Trying to see.
I'm sorry about working at a place that like
Oh yeah. You talking about Bluebell?
side job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, I got it now.
Yeah.
Chocolate fudge.
Yes.
Dude, have you ever been to the Bluebell ice
In
cream?
Burnham? No.
Oh my
That's
god, man! I think we should all go.
I had some friends that just went there.
It's like a boys' day.
I had some friends that just posted a picture. They were there, and it looked awesome. I've driven by it, but
It's great.
I've never been in it.
It is so cool. It is so cool.
Really?
It is so
Yeah.
interesting.
Bluebell's still the best ice cream.
Yeah, dude.
100%.
Yeah, we can go down there. I'll take some pictures of y'all frolicking in the bluebonnets.
Dude,
Yeah.
there are people in this world that don't have access to Bluebell ice cream.
Really?
Yeah.
We need to pray for
Like,
that.
yeah, I don't think it's sold in every single state.
I was living in Florida when it came to Florida.
Dude, they got a new
I
one
was
that
so
tastes
excited.
like the strawberry glazed Pop Tarts.
Oh,
I gotta try it. I gotta try that one. that one looks good.
The banana fudge just came out.
I had it. It's good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta
Dude,
like bananas.
I love just regular vanilla.
Vanilla, that's my favorite ice
It's the
cream.
best.
Homemade vanilla.
Cookies and cream, bro.
No.
Homemade vanilla is the best flavor.
Homemade vanilla is the best. It's the best vanilla ice cream
It
there
is.
And even going back to people not knowing what Bluebell is, I have said that around people who've never had it. I'm like, oh, it's the best.
It
They're
is the
like,
best.
Oh, they're like, oh no, Haagen-Dazs or Dryers
God,
or somebody.
no.
Somebody even threw Brahms at me one time, and I'm like, no, we're gonna try it.
The only other ice cream I've ever had that is good besides Bluebell is the HEB, like the 1905.
Yes,
That's a good one.
that's the second best homemade vanilla.
That's the only one. But dude, Bluebell's like half gallon now is like $9. It's outrageous.
Don't
It was
care.
worth it.
Don't care,
Oh, Bronson eats ice cream every night, dude. So like, if we don't have ice cream, I gotta have it in the house because he
dude. I
every night.
I want it right now.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of hungry.
Dude, in Bluebell, you can get samples when you go up to the counter. It's like $1, and you can get a little cup. Of
Oh, really?
Any flavor you want for
At the
$1,
place?
For $1.
Oh wait, I thought it was free.
Well, they'll give you like a sample on a little wooden spoon, but
Yeah.
you can buy a cup
Oh,
for $1, and you can just
Dude,
buy what.
that
Like,
place
and
is-
they have flavors there at the place in Brenham that they don't sell in stores.
Oh,
like,
really?
So I went with another.
All right, we gotta go.
I went with another friend of mine.
How far's Brenham? 2.5 hours?
Not even two.
No?
Not even,
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Oh, yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah. And I was going through with a buddy of mine, Casey, and we're like, hey, do you want to go to the Bluebell tour? He's like, yeah, we did. I mean, I thought it was like, it's just ice cream. I was so freaking interested in how the whole process, like the little things that they do. For instance, I'm gonna give you one thing that they do.
Let me go to the Dr. Pepper one next.
I want to give you one thing that they do. Have you ever opened Bluebell ice cream and didn't see that it wasn't flat on top?
No.
It's usually touching the lid. It's like
It's always touching the lid.
full.
How do you know when the ice cream is old? Or it's been unfrozen and refrozen.
Okay.
So what Bluebell does, they put it in the gallon
Half gallon.
or the half gallon. They turn it upside down to have it freeze, and they ship them out that way. So if you ever go to the store and you get one and there's bubbles or air pockets on top, that means that it was unfrozen and refrozen at one time, because it always comes out on the top of the lid.
I've never had it not like that, so that's good.
Yeah.
But Bluebell's the best. Hands down.
And I can't remember the sugar metrics that they put into it. So there is a full-blown grain silo outside of Bluebell. the amount of sugar that they go through in one day is absolutely incredible.
The Dr. Pepper Museum is 189 miles away.
That's in Waco, right?
Waco. Okay, I was wondering where it was at.
Okay, so we could go college football season, go catch a Baylor Bear game, then go to the Dr. Pepper.
We can visit your dad's Hall of
We
Fame
can
trophy.
visit my dad's Hall of Fame trophy, and he's got a little statue looking thing outside of the stadium.
Really?
Yeah,
That's incredible.
and we get free tickets, and we get free sweet tickets.
You can
as
wear
a
that
matter of
shirt
fact.
as colors.
I could, and I'll just say sick 'em.
I won't pinch you that day either.
Go Pokes. Dude, I mean, this episode's been pretty good so far.
It's productive.
So much has happened. So much. And here I thought I was tired.
We need to find some conjoined twins, though.
We don't need to find them. We found them.
We'll bring them to the Bluebell with us. And you taste this flavor. See if you taste it.
Okay. How many entries do they have to pay?
Oh yeah, well, I'm only gonna pay for one of them. The other one doesn't get to try it.
How do you leave the other one behind?
Huh?
How
You
do you
don't.
think-
They're just gonna watch.
They should just have to watch and close their ears because they can't get any of the information. Dude, these are things. I mean, dude,
I
I'm
need some
telling you.
soundproof headphones.
Yeah, and a blindfold.
Dude, what if they went to an amusement park and they were like trying to get ratcheted into like a roller coaster? What they wouldn't fit.
No, that's how we could test the sensory thing. We could have them, the one that's blindfolded and earmuffed. The other tries, and they'd be like, "What flavor was that?"
Oh, dude, I think that would be great. Do you think they'd go for it though?
Yeah.
I feel like they're pretty uptight though. The ones I'm thinking about.
I mean, you gotta think. You. It's sad to say, but you almost have been a sideshow your whole life. You know.
Yeah, that's sad. It's a sad world.
Yeah, because like I said, it's just because it's such a novel, like it's such an anomaly to happen
Yeah.
that you're definitely I mean, you're the lowest percents of which you could be like rarity in the world. You know, I'm sure there's
Yeah.
other things just as more rare, but
You know, speaking of work, 2 separate social securities. Right? Okay. Let's say they work for the same company. Do they get 2 paychecks?
they better.
And if so,
How are they doing 2 jobs at once?
what if they're both?
Well, according to this People magazine article about them, they're 5th grade teachers.
Uh-huh.
They have to split one salary.
Bullshit.
See, I think
They
that's
had to-
bullshit.
And you had to pay for 2 schools. That's BS.
That's bullshit. I think that's absolute bullshit.
We're gonna write to Congress about that.
Because you've got 2 brains teaching children one way, 2 different ways.
Are they still in Texas?
I think they're private about it, but last I saw, I think they're in Tennessee. I've been trying to figure out. I think they're trying to keep it private.
We're gonna do a Riverside.
All right.
I want to get
And if on Riverside, do we have to send 2 emails?
Yeah.
no, because they're sitting side by side.
Okay.
You couldn't have them 2 things. You would have echo.
I'm just saying there's semantics involved. Like, I get it. I just really
That one's pretty clear though.
Well, if you send them one email, will the other one get like mad? Like, well, how come he didn't?
Why
send a
didn't you
link
send it to me?
I'm sure they have a joined one,
They'd be like,
a joint account.
you talking about a conjoined account?
Conjoined email.
What if they're like, one of them's like, oh my God, Uncle Dale sent me an email. And the other one's like, well, fine. I like Vaughn better.
I wonder if it's like hard to clap.
We gotta see which one's easier to close, Vaughn.
Dude, I think it's the same. Man, I don't even want to get on that one right now. It's just the thought of what we'd have to do. Like, what if I want to take one of them on a date, but not the other one? You're damned if you do, damned if you don't, you know?
Yeah, I wonder who. It's got to be so different for the guy that's married to one of them. Like, how do you
And do you
approach that?
think he goes to his friends and says, yeah, I'm married to 2 women? Because I would.
They got 2 social security numbers.
Is it polygamy?
I mean, you wouldn't technically say you're married to women because you are married to one, because you married her on the left. You got a 3rd wheel always with you. Like, I got to pay for every time I go to dinner.
Dude, and imagine if the other one gets married. All right, two separate social security numbers. Both of them are married.
Gonna
All
be
right.
weird.
Y'all go on a double date because you have to.
You sit on each side on the bench.
Who gets lucky at the end of the night when it comes to the guy?
Oh, whoever wiped that morning gets lucky that night.
That's how you have to do it.
Yeah.
Like, whose wipe day was it? Like, if today's your wipe day,
It's wipe day.
today's your wipe day, you're getting
I
it.
guarantee. I hope people who watch this on YouTube will leave comments with their questions because we need to have people writing questions on comments.
Yeah, and if you book a hotel room, do you have to book one room, or like if it was a couple, and then the conjoined twins, would they have to?
So
double
here's
occupancy?
how I think. Okay, so I know with Hilton, it doesn't matter if I book it for myself or myself and another adult. It's still the same price
For one room.
for one room. So I don't think that would be an issue. Movie theater tickets.
Yeah. I would try to sneak in my conjoined twin, just get a hoodie and put the hood over half.
What if one of them is Christian and the other one's atheist?
Well, we know which one you're marrying.
Who goes to church? Or do you just both say, you know what, screw it, I think we can watch Joel Osteen at home?
Pop in the earbuds. Just have to listen to it.
The pop in the ear, what are those things called? Silence. Well, you just said it earlier.
Yeah, noise canceling.
Noise canceling headphones and a blindfold for there too.
Mm-hmm.
God,
But you could be really childish about the other's interest if you wanted to. You know,
dude,
knows
you
Dale
could
would.
totally.
I would definitely be.
You could
I would
totally.
be a pain in the ass.
You could totally. I would bet that there's a high rate of depression if you're a conjoined twin, just because the other one.
I mean, but just the fact of being that, and then yes, all the other things the
Yeah.
normal day to day stuff we take for granted.
yeah,
They deal with.
and
Everything's could be a fight.
And ultimately, you're not in control of your own self because the other one has just as much control. You're both not in control, but you feel like you can have control. It's such a phenomenon. And it scares me. I'm serious. Anyway, we're going to get to the bottom of it. If y'all are listening, we're going to have some conjoined twins on.
We got to do this now.
We do.
We're too far deep.
We are.
Now I'm going to start thinking about this.
And I'm going to write it on that board there so that we can make sure we get this done. Because it's important. I think we would be doing a service to the world,
I agree.
and that's what we're here for. We're
This may be our
servant
first
leaders.
viral thing.
It might be. We're servant leaders.
Such a selfless act on your part.
It really is. It really, really is. And I also think that we need to get somebody on with special needs because I've got questions.
It
All right.
says they live in Minnesota.
Minnesota, it's wonderful this time of
What
year.
if one's not cold?
What if the other one's like, God dang, I'm hot. And the other one's like, I'm freezing.
You just wear a light jacket.
Was it Minnesota that had the city named Dale that we were going to do
That's Wisconsin.
Wisconsin? Okay.
Wisconsin, yeah. So chalk that up to another thing we didn't do. The amount of stuff.
Hey,
that we don't-
the weather's good now, so we need to get with Shane. Dog bite. We're gonna do that one for sure.
Okay, we're gonna do that one. We're not going to Dale, Wisconsin. Dale can't travel.
Says the guy that has no time for anything.
Dude, I got time.
If you got time to sit around and think about conjoined twins, you got
Dude, I've got time. It's just during the week. Like, I work kind of far away. It's hard for me to get over here if it's planned, of course, I can tell my boss, hey, my conjoined fucking idiot twin is needing me here at 3:00. And he'll understand. And if he doesn't, then I'll just show him this podcast. I'm like, Godspeed.
Yeah, he's like, you guys are idiots.
Yeah, you guys are idiots.
Take the day off.
Matter of fact, don't come back.
yeah. You
go work for Lance Rental.
That's funny. All right.
Yeah, well, so who do you put on the birth certificate of the mother of the children?
Well, they each have their own name. Oh, you
If
talking
they
about
have
for
a-
the
yeah, if they have a-
birth
if they
certificate.
have a kid, which they did have a child,
And what if they fight? What if they fight of who's the mom?
got custody of the.
Like, who's got custody? Okay, then, all right, one of them gets divorced. is the child support shared amongst them? And does the guy have to pay child support to two different women?
No.
I wouldn't think so because there's only one child.
You pay it to the one you're legally married to because you're going to be legally married to one of the people.
I'll bet you if they got a good lawyer, since they only share one salary.
Jackie Childs is the only person I call. You watch Seinfeld, you know what I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
Jackie Childs is one of the best lawyers ever.
I'd call Johnny Cochran.
Best TV lawyer out there, Jackie Childs.
Yeah, I'm tell you.
Hey, I'm gonna send you some episodes that you gotta watch and just go watch them.
I watch Suits religiously now.
Yeah, that's lame, dude.
Dude, it's not. There are times when I feel like Mike Ross, but I want to look like Harvey Specter. Dude, I'm the best of both worlds.
Well, now we're talking about now we're get past make believe land. We're just talking about with Vaughn.
My dopamine's been a little high lately.
It's good, man.
I'm on like a world high.
You stopped working out too. I can see.
I
You did?
I did.
Fell off?
I fell off. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
gotta stay on it, dude.
How can you tell?
I was just messing with you.
Oh.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right. Well,
Episode D&D Pod sponsored by Boogie Bros. We got a new ad read, so
we'll put an ad read in.
yep, big tournament coming up.
Can't wait.
Yep. So this is fun, man. This is we delved into the mind of Sean Volts.
Sean Volts. Yep. Mr. Conjoiniality.
All right, we done. See ya.